Good afternoon and welcome to Belmont University for the Duke Talent Identification Program Tennessee State Recognition Ceremony. We are thrilled to have you with us and to be able to celebrate this afternoon with you. As we get started today, I have a few housekeeping things before we get into the program. Just as a reminder, Grad Images is taking photos today, and if you haven't had a chance to either online or fill out a card beforehand, you can certainly do so after the ceremony, and that way you can have pictures if you'd like to purchase them from Grad Images. We do ask that all of the students reconnect with their parents either up in the stands or up in the atrium first. After that, you're welcome to come back down to the floor if you'd like to take pictures, but we want to try to have everybody connect up there first so no one gets lost. We are here today to celebrate academic achievement, and we are thrilled to be able to do it with all of you and want to congratulate you on your extraordinary achievement. To be part of the Duke TIP program is quite an honor, and we thank you for being here to celebrate with us. Both Belmont University and Duke University are grateful for your participation and thankful that we can celebrate your academic successes with you. The value of academic excellence is important to any university, and we recognize that your achievement thus far has prepared you well for what is to come. And so as we celebrate today, it's about your past achievement, but also about your future successes as well. At Belmont, we think it's important that we remind you to use your academic skills in important ways, to serve others, to help make the world a better place. And so it's a prime time for us to remind you of Belmont University's mission statement, which invites all our students to engage and transform the world through disciplined intelligence, compassion, courage, and faith. This morning on the stage, or this afternoon on the stage, I am joined by several colleagues. We have Dr. Susan West, who is the Vice President and Chief of Staff here at Belmont University. Dr. Jeffrey Bergen, who is the Associate Provost and Dean of Students here at Belmont University. We have Morgan Turner, who is the President of Omicron Delta Kappa, a May 2016 graduate of Belmont University. She was sitting where you are 2 days ago, so she's happy to be on the stage today for a change. And last but not least, Melissa Rains from the Duke University Talent Identification Program. Melissa serves as the Assistant Director for Elementary Programming. We are so happy to celebrate with you today and hope you have a wonderful time with us. We'll be anxious to have you take your pictures with us and have a great time. So with that, I'd like to introduce to you Morgan Turner, the President of Omicron Delta Kappa here at Belmont University. Morgan?
Good afternoon. As was already mentioned, I'm Morgan Turner and a graduate of Belmont University. As of 2 days ago, I earned my degree in biology with minors in psychology and chemistry. So I understand the dedication to academia that characterizes so many of you that stand before me today. I was deeply honored by the invitation of the university to speak here today at this celebration of the incredible academic achievement of all of the students that we're here today to celebrate. It really is just incredible what you have accomplished at your age. I really can't believe it when I first started to research the Duke TIP program. And I have to confess that when I started thinking about what I would say today, I found myself at a bit of a loss because I was thinking about how accomplished you already are, and I realized that the classic work hard and stay in school speech would be wasted breath in this particular room. And I thought to myself, what could I possibly have to offer students that have already demonstrated that they have such incredible tools in their toolbox for achieving any goal or dream that they set their mind to? What could I even say? And I realized that the only thing that I could possibly provide to you today that you may not already have in and of yourselves are perspective and experience. And so I'd love to humbly offer you all today a few tidbits of wisdom that I had to learn the hard way. And it was my honor and challenge to learn them as a student at Belmont University and just through 21 years of attempting to discover my best self. So the first lesson that I had to learn the hard way was the importance of short-term sacrifices in achieving our long-term goals. Despite what the movies may lead us to believe, it's not as simple as choosing a dream or a goal and an hour later you find yourself at the top of the mountain or in the corner office discovering something amazing or creating something that moves people. To make it to that big finale scene, you're going to have to live through a lot of moments that are not nearly so glamorous. Late nights studying, Saturday morning practices, keeping your focus on your goals and your dreams, even in spite of countless little distractions. All of these are combined together to carry you closer to your dreams, but you're going to have to be willing to work for it, and I mean work for it, because nothing truly worthy will come to you easily. And in the moments of doubt that you may experience, I encourage you all to ask yourselves if the goals that you hold are worth the sacrifices it's going to take to achieve them. And if that answer is yes, then you must be tenacious and believe in yourself fiercely, because that's what it's going to take for you to achieve these tiny sacrifices that will build on each other to create a path towards your dreams. The second lesson that I had to learn was that life is a beautiful, frustrating cycle, and that almost nothing is permanent. I have to tell you that I know a lot about life cycles, and not just because I studied biology. I've experienced the deepest depression, the kind that steals years from your life without you even noticing. And yet I stand before you today having achieved a college degree which I've worked for my entire life. And I was bullied for years, more years than I care to remember. But now I can say that I'm going to graduate school to perform my dream job and change people's lives. And I know that hard times are going to come again in one way or another. But I also know that nothing is permanent except change. So today I encourage all of you to keep this perspective as you lead your lives both academically and personally. When you're on top of the mountains of life, be proud and full of joy, but don't be cocky, because you won't stay up there forever. And when you're in life's valleys, strengthen your heart with the knowledge that these trials, no matter how extreme they may be, are only temporary. And the last lesson I had to learn, and my personal favorite, was that you should dedicate yourselves to finding your tribe, because these are the people who will encourage the best in you, who understand and support your priorities, who share your vision for your personal futures and the future of this world. Your tribe can include your family, your friends, teachers, mentors, inspirations, really anyone who brings out the best in you. This isn't about surrounding yourself with people who are nice to you as long as they're getting what they want, or when it's convenient for them, or who encourage you to sell yourself short. Those are passing acquaintances and toxic to your environment. What I'm talking about is a tribe. I call this group a tribe because in the traditions of my people, your tribe are what connects you to your best self. In a tribe, you give when you can and you take when you need. Your tribe reminds you of who you really are and who you want to be when your vision is clouded by stress or confusion or poisonous influences. And your tribe connects you to a past, a present, and a future far beyond yourself. A tribe can be bonded by heritage, experience, ideology, anything that gives you a point of contact with someone else. They don't have to be people who share your every quirk and interest. You don't have to agree on everything to be a tribe. You just have to stand with one another and share a greater vision. Honestly, when I look at all of you, I see a lot of people who could be each other's tribe members. And there's never a better moment to start something new than this very moment. So I'm going to stop for just a minute and encourage each of you to take a moment to introduce yourself to someone sitting near you and to work together to find at least one thing that you have in common. I'll wait. Just a few more seconds, guys. Or now, that's fine. I have to thank you for humoring me on that because I saw lots of people who jumped right in on talking to the complete strangers around them, and I have to tell you, that's going to be a skill that will get you very far, so keep cultivating that. In evidence of how universal some of the best ideas are, I'm told that there is a saying in Africa that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And I encourage you all today to find the people who want to go far with you, support each other, encourage each other, and help carry each other to your brightest futures. I thank you all for allowing me to join you today as we celebrate some really exceptional students. The more I've heard about the things that you've achieved at the age that you are, the more I highly anticipate hearing about what you're going to do in the future because you've already done so much now. And as I stand at a crossroads in my own journey, it's an honor to get to speak to a room full of students who are already making such active strides towards their best selves. Each of you are an inspiration to all of us in so many ways, and I offer you my deepest congratulations as we celebrate you today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Burns and Morgan. Welcome students, parents, educators, and caregivers. On behalf of Dr. Martha Patalas, the Executive Director of the Duke University Talent Identification Program, and my colleagues at Duke TIP, I'm pleased to welcome you to this recognition ceremony. We're here today to celebrate and honor you, who are Duke TIP participants, for your extraordinary academic achievements. I'd like to start by first saying it's a real joy and pleasure to be here today at Belmont University, and I'd like to extend a special thanks to Dr. Burns and his staff for hosting this special event today. We've chosen to be on this campus today to give you the opportunity to know about this university, and it's a great one for you and myself to visit this beautiful campus. The Duke University Talent Search Identification Program began in 1990. When Duke University realized the importance of identifying and nurturing intellectually gifted students just like you. During the last 36 years, Duke TIP has expanded to meet the academic needs of students in grades 4 through 12. We've served over 2.5 million students through at least one of our academic programs. The first Duke TIP Talent Search had 8,710 participants, and last year we enrolled over 64,000. Duke TIP is dedicated to being a worldwide leader in identifying and supporting academically talented young people just like you. We're also committed to providing innovative programs that allow you to fully develop your amazing abilities and intelligence. Our goal for this ceremony today is to recognize you as some of the most promising young scholars in the country and hope that this honor will encourage you to advance even further as you look to the future. As honorees, you've been distinctively chosen to be here because of your outstanding ACT or SAT, and we're here to publicly give you recognition as an individual and also collectively as a group for your excellence and achievement. In addition, we want to acknowledge and express gratitude to your parents, family members, friends, teachers, and counselors for all the support and guidance they've given you. Parents and caregivers, you're to be congratulated for the nurturing and encouragement you've given to your children and for the intelligent engagement you have fostered in them. Counselors and teachers, you too deserve praise for the guidance, teaching, and support you have given to these students. We truly appreciate the commitment you've demonstrated on behalf of these excellent young people, and we hope you will take great pride in your child's or student's accomplishment and the amazing role that you've played in their lives. Students, let's give them a round of applause. We are so thrilled that you are all here today, and we'll hope that you'll be a part of the Duke TIP family for years to come. To begin with, younger children with exceptional academic abilities also need motivation and support. In addition to honoring our 7th grade Talent Search participants, we're pleased to also recognize participants in our 4th through 6th grade Talent Search. These students recently took the Explore test, which is a test developed by the ACT as an assessment for 8th graders. Duke TIP offers the Explore testing experience to these students in the 4th through 6th grade Talent Search as a means of evaluating their academic ability. The students we are honoring today received a composite score in the 99th percentile or higher on the ACT Explore test. Of the 8,300 4th, 5th, or 6th graders who took the test this year, only 364 qualified for this recognition. I'm going to call the students, and as I do so, please come on stage to be recognized. Connor Hall. Jillian Morton. Carmen Ariel Palilio. Yasmin Perlpasova. Zion Raman. Manathi Redavari. Will Stride. Alonzo Vela. If you do not hear your name called and you are an Explore honoree, you can come forward. Mohammed Rahman. Congratulations to all these students. Now we move to the recognition of the state level honorees. I'm pleased to be here to present these honors to this group of 7th grade students who scored at or above the national average on at least one part of the SAT or ACT, an intellectual challenge that's impressive considering that these tests are used as college admissions tests and are usually taken by high school juniors and seniors. This year, 1,946 students from Tennessee achieved this feat. In total, 23,000 students in the Duke TIP 7th grade Talent Search qualified for this recognition, around 40% of students who have tested thus far. I'm going to begin calling our students for this 7th grade recognition and ask that you hold your applause until all students have been called across the stage. Dara Adamalekan. Miriam Ahmed. Gracie Ruth Allen. Austin Anderson. Ron Arel. Sam Arundel. James Atkins. Jeremiah Augustine. Reva Baghi. Reagan Baker. Riley Baker. Jonathan Barber. Ryan Barclay. Christina Beam. Zachary Beck. Sydney O'Berry. Vaifehi Batara. Sarah Bayani. Biraket Birbo. Kate Bishop. Meredith Bishop. Eliza Blackman. Seth Blair. Morgan Blazer. Sarah Blevins. Umar Bupuri. Leah Brewer. Cassidy Britton. Kellen Brodniak. Wesley Brown. Amanda Lee Nicole Browning. Connor Brunson. Megan Bryant. Emmy Bullington. Heather Bullis. Caitlin Bush. Daniel Byerly. Molly Campbell. Ezekiel Cantrell. Joseph Carolyn. Lily Carruthers. Daniel Carpenter. Luis Carrillo. Cassandra Castro. Niall Chatra. Hayden Cherry. Sarah Clift. Michelle Cole. Blakely Collier. Cody Knatzer. Joseph Coram. Catherine Couture. Davis Cox. Sarah Daniels. Brianne Davis. Carson Davis. Drew Davis. Anthony DeLeon. Hunter DeBlackmere. Molly Deinhardt. Yasha Dadabel. Yaren Dogan. Tyler Duckworth. Grant Durrett. Grace Dyer. Austin Earl. Nina Eason. Manuel Gerol y Chavez. Johnny Eller. Ren Ellis. Trevor Enking. Ryan Evans. Samuel Evers. Patrick Ewing. Laura Emmeline Farmer. Charles Flannery. Abby Foles. Philip Forrester. Landon Fortner. Ainsley Foster. Caleb Foster. Chase Foster, Ethan Francis, Connor Frost, Jillian Furmeister, Reese Gabrielson, Connor Gahagan, Austin Gaines, Miller Galloway, Nathaniel Garner, Daxton Garrett, Mikkel Garrison, Wesley Gibson, Jocelyn Green, Gabrielle Greer, Nia Grubbs, William Gwen, Tu Ha, Luana Hadsma, Bailey Hall, Keenan Hall, Reagan Ham, Jade Hamsey, Olivia Hankins, Braxton Hart, Charles Hastings, Amelia Hausman, Zachary Heathcock, Emily Himbry, Nicholas Herman, Daryl Higgins, Lexi Hilton, John Hodges, Lathan Holder, Nell Hooker, Noah Hornback, Mirren Horton, Eli Hosford, Sebastian Howe, Jacob Hughes, Elizabeth Hull, Isaiah Ivory, Nathan Jeffers, Jonathan Jerding, Chloe Johnson, Kyra Johnson, Mackenzie Johnson, Logan Johnston, Kevin Joseph, Abigail Kelly, Zoya Khan, Evan Kilburn, Alexis Kincaid, Evan King, Nicholas King, Dylan James Kirby, Maya Kuntz, Robert Kuntzman, Lauren Laffoon, Christopher Landis, Alexander LeBlanc, Kendall Lee, Ashton Leslie, Bryce Long, Emma Lowe, Catherine Luttrell, Molly Shannon Maddox, Benjamin Marbury, Jenna Marsh, Nate Marsh, Nathan McAllister, Eliana McCauley, Bryce McCracken, Winsell McCrae, Sarah McCullough, Elizabeth McDonald, Grace McDonald, Alex McGee, Mackenzie Lester, Elizabeth McGee, Nalin McKenzie, Catherine McLean, Reese McMullen, Abhishek Menathu, Kaylee Michael, John Gavin Miller, Jonathan Morris, Kaylee Mosher, Elvina Nadim, Kashanya Newcomb, Bennett O'Gole, Ryan Olzik, Catherine O'Reillian, Noah Painter, Aiden Pamasa, Claudia Overstreet, Faith Parker, Elokin Pate Geems, Anna L. Peltier, Turner Perry, Matthew Peterson, Joshua Pettit, Royal Philo, Caleb Pierce, Elizabeth Ralston, Molly Reasons, Alex Robertson, Kaiser Robertson, Emily Robinson, Lily Roth, Dylan Sanford, Caleb Sanford, Marcela Santiago, Lander Sarton, Caitlin Sheffer, William Schuschler, Peyton Shute, Jenna Grace Sargent, Rowan Shackelford, Madison Sheets, Kaylin Sigmund, Jonah Simmons, Blaine Sitton, Abigail Smith, Luke Smith, Riley Smith, Alyssa Stanley, Brody Stevens, Noah Stiles, Mason Strader, Andrew Stuckey, Eleanor Summers, Mohad Tanvir, Anna Thomas, Caleb Thomas, Layla Thomas, Taylin Tipler, Timothy Todd, Kendra Townsend, Will Tucker, Hanif Husmani, Sierra Walker, Zoe Walker, Margaret Ward, Nadia Warren, Sarah Watermeyer, Kyle Watkins, William Webb, Riley Wells, Carly West, Brendan Wilcox, Keith Wiley, Anna Carolyn Williams, Olivia Williams, Natasha Williamson McGlasson, Andrew Wimberly, Rachel Weininger, Emily Winsett, Elizabeth Woods, Zachary Yeary, Kim Young, Bonnie Austin, Marissa McMichael, John Shearson, Jenna Fairbrother, Meredith Alley, Camille Yusuf, Hayden Meadows, Gideon Tyree. If you qualified for state level and you did not hear me call your name, please come forward at this time to be recognized. Congratulations to all these students. It is now my pleasure to be able to introduce a group of students who scored the same or better than 90% of the high school seniors taking the SAT or the ACT on at least one section of these tests. These students qualify for Duke TIP's Grand Recognition Ceremony, which will be held on Monday, May 16th at Duke University in Durham, North Carolina. Students attending Grand Recognition at Duke can receive their medal at that time. We will invite them to come forward to be recognized today. And if you're unable to attend the ceremony at Duke, then you should get your medal today as well. We're very pleased to recognize these students at this time. I'm going, as I call your name, come forward to the stage and cross for your second medal, and we will recognize them after all students have come across the stage. Meredith Ali. Reva Boggy. Eliza Blackman. Seth Blair. Connor Brunson. Joseph Carolyn. Benjamin Carter. Sarah Clift. Yasha Dadabel. Ethan Francis. Nathaniel Garner. Wesley Gibson. William Gwen. Olivia Hankins. Charles Hasting. Kevin Joseph. Zoya Khan. Evan King. Catherine Luttrell. Abhishek Manitou. Kaylee Michael. Alvida Nadim. Turner Perry. Elizabeth Ralston. Caitlin Sheffer. Jonah Simmons. Brody Stevens. Kyle Watkins. If you qualified for grand recognition but did not hear me call your name, please come forward at this time to be recognized. As a parent of a junior in high school, she'd be very pleased to have these scores too right now as she's applying to college. So this is a really big, amazing accomplishment. So round of applause to those students. Congratulations to all the students recognized here today. Be proud of your accomplishments and accept this achievement as a stepping stone to greater levels of academic success. The knowledge and experience you gain from being in the Duke TIP program is invaluable. Your participation will help you better understand your own potential, academic abilities, natural talent, and more effectively help to plan for advancement in high school and college. Duke TIP supports you with educational programs, resources, and tools that will help you grow scholastically in your unique areas of strength and abilities. Families and educators, we hope you continue to encourage and support these young people as they seek to make choices about future careers and life occupations. Continue to guide and influence them to higher levels of achievement and assist them in utilizing academic resources that support their giftedness. Working as a team, we can all ensure that gifted students have exciting opportunities as well as strong advocates. Students, as a special souvenir to you, please feel free to take your name card off the back of your seat as you leave today. And once again, it's been a real pleasure for me to be here today, and I'd like to turn the podium back over to Dr. Burns.
Congratulations again. We are so proud of you for your achievement, and we look forward to celebrating future successes with you. Family and friends, we're grateful that you've come and spent the time with us this afternoon and hope you've had a good time. We invite you to not only take pictures here, but also to visit parts of the campus. The roses are in bloom at the Rose Garden. We have several fountains which make great backdrops, so please feel free to take photos wherever you'd like. As a reminder, we do want the students to meet their parents either in the seats or up in the atrium, but you are welcome to return to the floor to take pictures with the podium or flags or whatever you'd like. Congratulations again, and this concludes our ceremony. Thank you very much.